So we're here with Nancy Lublin,
Yep.
founder of Crisis Text Line.
Yep, hi.
This is not your first time at the Webbies, but
No,
how does it
I'm
hear to be back here?
Big Webby fan. This is like one of those things I kind of plan the spring around when the Webbies are.
Love that.
There are very few big New York tech events. This is kind of, DC has its Nerd Prom, and this is New York's Nerd Prom.
Love it. Great to be at Nerd Prom. Is there anyone in particular you're excited to see here tonight?
Well, Van Jones is one of my closest friends, and I was texting him saying, "When are you back in New York?" And he was like, "Actually, I'm here tonight for the Webbies." And I said, "I'm in a cab on my way." So
Perfect.
I'm kind of excited to go hug him.
Very nice. Well, he just walked down the carpet, so you're not far behind.
His wife, I know. I'm like chasing him down.
Awesome. So I want to talk to you a little bit about Crisis Text Line as
Yeah.
well. So it's a perfect example, really, of using a new technology to solve a real-world problem. How did you come up with the idea in the first place?
Yeah, Crisis Text Line is what's called an edge case. So it was born like of the rib of something else. I was the CEO of DoSomething.org, another Webby winner. And people started using our platform in unexpected ways. They started texting us about their personal issues, like being bullied, drug addiction. And then we got a message from a girl that said she was being raped by her father. And Crisis Text Line is really our answer to her. And if people were going to use us to tell us such personal, haunting things and needed help, and were that desperate and alone, like we should build them something. So we did.
Amazing. And so you were a guest on our Webby podcast recently,
Yes.
and during our conversation, you mentioned that unlike other startups, growth is really not the goal with Crisis Text Line. So how does that change the way you run the organization?
Isn't that so weird? Like,
so weird.
Growth is both not the goal. Like, it's not a good thing when more people are in pain. It's also not a challenge. Like, there's an unlimited amount of pain in America. I don't know if you're,
Very much aware.
There's like a lot of pain in America. So that's not our issue at all. Our issue is actually on the supply side. Essentially, we're a marketplace like an Etsy or an Airbnb where we don't control supply and don't control demand. And the challenge is predictability around those. And our challenge is really capacity is on the supply side. So we need volunteers. So if there are, especially we love introverts, there are people on the couch eating Doritos, like we're a great way to volunteer. You can do it at home as long as you got a computer and a heart. We want you.
Amazing. All right, well, calling all volunteers.
Yes.
And I was also wondering, what is it about texting that works so well for this service as opposed to other platforms or media?
Yeah, well, first of all, texting is just a normal use case. We're not asking you to download an app or like hop, skip, and jump or give us your credit card. It's just text, like you would text your best friend or your mom. That's the first thing. And second of all, it's private. No one hears you. So we spike every day at lunchtime. People text us from Subway while they're eating their sub, or their meatball sub, or that's my favorite, but whatever, or the cafeteria, and you think they're texting like some cute boy across the cafeteria. They're actually texting us because they're about to have a panic attack over their calculus final, or their dad abused their mom the night before, and they don't know who to talk to. So it's really in the heat of the moment because it's private. You don't have to wait and schedule an appointment for later or find a time to be private and quiet. You're private and quiet in your pocket all the time.
Amazing. And my last question for you, we're doing a little quiz with our guests on the carpet tonight. Okay. What is the weirdest thing you've ordered for food delivery on Seamless or another similar app?
I mean, if there's such a thing as a power user of Insomnia cookies, I'm a power user of the s'more cookie from Insomnia. This is not a product placement, but if they would like to send me some free cookies, you so know where to find me.
Amazing.
You definitely know where to find me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Enjoy. My most recent experience, I actually didn't get delivered. I was trying to get some tacos on Valentine's Day. Didn't show up. It was the worst Valentine's Day ever.
Were you alone?
No, I was with my girlfriend. But that was even worse. She was like so mad. We were both hungry. It was terrible.
No, she was also mad because that was your idea of a romantic dinner on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that was probably my first mistake, right?
Yeah.
Have a good one.